Zach, very nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome to Spain. I don't know if you have been here before or it's your first time. How?
Yeah, I was here 11 years ago with a film called These Final Hours. So to come
Oh,
back to an awesome place and festival like Sitges is just awesome.
also with that movie you were in Sitges?
Yeah, so 11 years ago, These Final Hours
also here.
had its European, after Cannes, it had its Spanish premiere here at Sitges.
the attack that we are having here.
Yeah,
Do you have
like a heartbeat.
Do you have something similar like in the movie like this? Like I know that it's about a zombie apocalypse and infected. I didn't watch the movie yet. I'm going to watch it this afternoon, so I'm a little bit, like blindfold right now. Just the things that I read about the movie and things that I know about you. But it's do you have this kind of a scenario in the movie? Or?
It's like the gods are angry today. I tell you that much.
But not God related with the movie, no?
No.
Just a failed experiment that happened in Tasmania?
Yes, a US military accident that happens in Tassie, but I don't want to spoil too much, given that you're going in cold, really.
Just a little bit. I know that Daisy Ridley is searching for her missing husband, and on the process, she joins a team, and shit go sideways, no?
Things go very sideways very quickly for Daisy, who plays a character named Ava, searching for a husband who was caught up in the cataclysmic event that wiped out everyone in one go in Tassie. So yeah, she joins the body retrieval unit in the hopes of getting some catharsis.
And you say Tassie, it's Tasmania, right?
Yeah, in Australia we call Tasmania Tassie.
Why you choose it? Why you choose this location specifically? Because production reasons or narrative way?
Yeah, it was really just story-wise. I wanted it, the isolation that Ava feels as a fish out of water. It just worked so much better as an island. So they only gave me so many options. There's only so many islands that worked for the story. But I wanted it to be Australia, so it was just a no-brainer that it had to be Tassie. Australia in itself is a massive island. But it just made things even harder for characters because it was 500,000 people on this strange island that barely anyone knows is where it is on a map, universally.
So the entire people living there.
Again, I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, it doesn't go so well for the people of Tassie in the movie.
And I read also that these infected people or zombies, I don't know how you call it in your lore, in your own universe, they start to the military says that everything is fine, but it's not so fine, and they start to go faster and faster and move faster and faster as soon as the story progresses. Do you have any influence? I'm going to say the obvious, maybe Danny Boyle with 28, which was the first one was Days Later, right?
Yeah,
something like this, or?
Yeah, I mean, the DNA from that film, 28 Days Later, is running rampant through my film. I was so inspired when I saw 28 Days Later, the first fast-moving zombies, shot on an XL1,
And also, feelings, because, the zombies, they were not just, undead people. There was something hidden inside of them. I don't know also if you work with this kind of...
and it was exactly the sort of movies I like watching and making. It's ordinary people caught in extraordinary situations. I'd much rather watch Cillian Murphy, as this bike courier who's in a coma who then wakes up and
what the fuck is going on?
I want to experience the zombie apocalypse through that lens, not a scientist who might have a cure who's doing yada yada yada. I don't really care about.
And you didn't want a huge.
If you're going to do a zombie movie in the modern era, you better have something new to say. And I feel like what we came up with, again, without spoiling the movie for you, is a very interesting take on it, which also overlaps with Ava's journey thematically about unfinished business. Let's just call it that. And I think that through that we came up with something quite unique and a zombie movie that I hadn't seen before. So yeah, I'm really proud of the finished product.
Super nice. Working with these main stars, Hollywood stars, how was it? Because I know that you worked also before with some actors, huge names, but this movie has a, good cast.
Yeah, I mean, Daisy Ridley just absolutely knocks it out of the park in We Bury the Dead. She's an absolute delight to work with, and it's one of those situations where you just can't imagine anyone but her filling the boots of Ava. And, she's just an absolute pro. And just so much X factor on screen, you just want to watch her, and she just really shows I think she's shown an audience something very different in her arsenal. with this role, and that's something she hasn't quite done before. And I think that's what she sort of gravitated towards when she read the script as
I don't remember her in a
well.
horror movie before. I know that she did some drama, some sci-fi, of course, but horror, I don't.
Yeah, no, and I mean, she's just absolutely captivating on screen, and
Super
like
cool.
just you know, the whole movie rests on her shoulders, and no, she was just absolutely awesome.
And I can see that you're comfortable also with the horror genre. You've done also several movies regarding like related with this topic. Would you like to work in a different genre, completely different to horror? Maybe there's something that you have in a, you know, hidden that you will want to share in the future?
Yeah, I mean, you
musical even, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, probably the only things that I wouldn't ever delve into at this point is a rom-com or a kids film. But anything else, I don't discriminate against other genres.
As one and then go back to the horror genre and just...
Which is a real shame because I've got two little ones and they can never watch my work. So I understand filmmakers like Robert Rodriguez who, you know, made all these hardcore films, but then Spy Kids, because it's like, hey, at some point your kids want to be involved and actually see what you're doing.
But you said that you cannot watch your own movies?
My children can't. No, they're 7 and 4.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they grow up and they will get used to it.
One day, they'll get there.
Perfect. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Gracias.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. And sorry for this.
No worries. I mean, that'll be an interesting video.
For me, it has been the craziest third interview in my life and the craziest one for sure.
Okay.